Hello for Hamilton Island Race Week. Only 2 days to go, Grant Warrington, and we've got your beautiful boat behind us. Tell us a little bit about how it's going.
Well, it's fantastic, Crosbie. Thanks for coming over for a chat this morning. The weather's been fantastic. We've had beautiful breezes every day, and we're going out again today for a little round the islands race. So, it's just been terrific to be up here.
And how's the boat settling down? It's still quite new with a lot of the changes. How's that all going?
It's going well, better every time we go out, and we've had a couple of sail adjustments and a couple of new sails for this regatta. So we need to change our bowsprit so we can change multiple masthead sails at the same time. But other than that, no, we're learning the boat, and it's very different to how it was previously, and it's very happy with how it's going.
Well, we should at least give you the opportunity to respond to those desk jockeys that keep talking about your low aspect rig and what you should be doing. Tell us a little bit about what you've been up to and why this still works for what you want to do.
Well, it's sort of about configuring for offshore, really,
Yeah.
and obviously this is an inshore regatta, so we are a little bit short on sail area here. We had a great day in the long race, the 50-miler, where we had a bit more breeze. You know, we're sailing upwind in 14 to 16 knots, and the boat was just magnificent. You know, 14 knots upwind and, really, really good. So offshore, I think this rig's fine, but, a bigger rig would be good for inshore events like Hamilton Island Race Week. But, no, we're just...
Two rigs, that's a bit
extreme.
Yeah,
well, you never know. So, I mean, and there's also, a lot of development in that space. Part of the reason I've sort of been resisting is, these incredible D-shaped masts with the twin mainsails that you see on the America's Cup boats, that will come into our type of boats. To have a cambered mast mainsail configuration is an incredible advantage.
So that really will come, will it?
It definitely will come, yeah. I've been talking to some of those guys in that space, Glenn Ashby being one of them. They're working on some other programs at the moment with similar sort of ideas. So then it becomes a question of, how long do you wait for the technology, or do you try and get on the front foot and be a part of it, which is very expensive. So we're just we're happy to be out here enjoying our boat and taking our friends out.
And you were telling me a little earlier about the difference in heights of rigs. We've got two boats, we've got Alive and others, but in terms of Comanche and Wild Oats 11 and so on, tell us about the height differences in the rigs so that everybody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, well, so for example, our mainsail height's about 33.5 metres. Wild Oats is 6 metres taller than us. They're 39.5. Comanche's another 5 metres taller than them. They're 44. So,
and this is all riding moment, effectively.
Well,
in the end,
you need riding moment to to be able to put that horsepower onto the water. Obviously, Comanche's by far the stiffest boat in the fleet. In fact, they're twice the riding moment that Wild Oats has got.
Yeah, right.
And we're pretty close to Wild Oats. So that sort of tells you, okay, our rig is a little bit shorter relative to them. But when you're sailing up range, if you go to Hobart, you don't really mind because those guys are putting a reef in at 16 knots.
And you're holding on.
We're going to carry it to 20. So, and consequently, we rate quite a bit lower. Probably 150 points lower than those guys and 200 lower than Comanche.
So in the right sort of conditions in Hobart, you can be matching it with those guys quite happily. I mean, they've got quite a lot of VMG, of course, which is the difference.
Yeah.
Presumably for Wild Oats particularly.
That's right, yeah. So obviously you struggle a little bit downwind.
Yeah.
But, we're lighter as well. We're only 22 tonnes, they're 26 and 30. So, it's all a bit of a, bit of a game of which area you want to optimise your boat to.
And what you don't.
Yeah.
We should let you go, so you're about to dock off. Just one last thing, you've got a busy program ahead of you. Tell us a bit about it.
Oh, well, I've got shall we say, a milestone birthday coming up very soon. So I thought we should try and do a bit more sailing rather than a bit more dock time. So we're hoping to send the boys from Hobart straight to the Caribbean and do the 600 and then maybe the Transpac on the way back. So that could be our 2025, all being well.
Fantastic. Well, look, we'll leave you with it. Thanks so much. Nice we did finally get to have a chat with you in the week. And good luck today, and we'll doubtless see you down the line.
Thanks very much, Crosbie. Good to see you.
All right, we'll take your mic and let you to it. Thanks.
Cheers.
See you later.
See you, Grant.
Righty-ho. We should probably just do a very quick dock walk at this end. We've got Secret Weapon here. All the guys are pretty much ready to go. And up the end of the dock, we've got Team Hollywood, Ray Roberts, who is leading his division by a country mile. Something would have to go pretty drastically wrong and everybody do other things. I don't think he can even lose at this stage. So he's looking good in his little 40-footer in that division. Now we've got No Limit and Triton here. And then on the end, we have the Alive crew. and that is really line ball for those folks. So it's about a point in it, I think, between them and Wild Oats 10. So today or tomorrow could be the decider, I think, for those guys. Gavin Brady there, and Adrian Carlin on Alive. So everybody really getting kitted up with the best people. We might just wander back down towards Wild Oats just to finish off with. So it's Justin Ferris on there as well. And I think we'll call it quits now and watch the guys dock off. Catch up.